Okay. Super, super excited to be here today. Super excited. You guys, I have Tracye Robinson here. She is amazing. She and I do very similar work, and it is an honor to be connected with her. She has a passion for helping people transform their lives. So we're super, super excited to have her come and chat with you guys about her new book, The Magic Pill Is You. Okay. And she's going to be touching base with you guys on tips on how to handle stress and how to transform your life, right? If you guys have any questions, please make sure to use the Q&A. All right. And when at the end, she's going to open up for some live questions so you guys can interact with her. And we're super, super excited to have you here, Tracye. And we're going to get started. Okay, guys.
All right. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for having me here today. I want to tell you that what you've created is absolutely awesome, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. I want to congratulate everybody that's here today for deciding to choose yourself and being a part of this Women Fest Academy. This work requires a lot of strength and determination, which says so much about everybody that's here today and that's brave enough to do the hard work. So, as Nikki said, I am a certified naturopath, author of The Magic Pill Is You. And today's talk is going to mirror chapter 8 in my book, which is entitled Meet the Bodyguard You Didn't Know You Had, which is, in fact, your nervous system. So here's how the flow is going to go today. I'm going to talk to you guys for about 40 minutes, and then we'll do some helpful exercises during that time. As Nikki said, we're going to take the questions and comments in the Q&A, and at the end of my little chat with you today, I will address those questions at that time. But as things come to you, thoughts, questions, anything like that, feel free to drop them in the Q&A as we go so you don't forget. And so that once we get there, they're there and I'll be able to get right at them. So at this point, I want to just ask you guys to give yourselves this time. Silence your phone's notifications, take a deep breath, and let your body settle while you listen to what I want to share with you today. And as always, take what serves you and leave what doesn't. I'm going to be candid about my life, and I'm hoping that this is going to open some eyes for you guys. One of the things that has been so powerful for me is to be able to actually share my story and some of the things that I've been through, because just being able to be transparent like that for me has been life-changing for so many people. So I hope you're ready. For our time together, you're going to walk away with three things. Number one, clearer connection with what your body is telling you. Number two, ways to protect your energy without shutting down. And number three, grounding tools to bring yourself back into balance when you're feeling stressed. And I hope that sounds good for you guys. So, to start my talk, I'd like to share a little bit about my story with you. And I want to say this first. Everything I share with you guys today is for learning and wellness support. And none of what I say should be treated as medical advice. I'm here to help you understand your body and how to trust yourself. So, with that said, I want to tell you guys about 2006. The year 2006, it was a pivotal year for me. I was 40 years old, and it was the 10-year anniversary of my successful real estate brokerage. I was raising my daughter, I had a husband, I owned property, and I looked like I had it all together. But inside, I was exhausted. For years, my body had been sending signals to me. I was getting migraines, I had insomnia, inflammation, constant stress, and I was overwhelmed with responsibility. But I kept on pushing. 2006, that year was also the year of my baseline mammogram. That's the first mammogram we get. I went for it and it came back normal. I was relieved and I moved on. Then a few months later in the shower, I felt something and I knew it wasn't quite right. Part of me said, it's probably nothing because I just had this mammogram that said I was okay a few months ago. But deep down inside, and even louder, I was told to listen. So I did. I went back to the doctor, and that's, of course, after the tests, I got the news that I had breast cancer. So after that diagnosis, everything just moved so fast. I was scared. I was nervous. I was confused. I wonder why. Why? How could I have cancer? Especially when I trusted that my mammogram said I was okay. I had to find this for myself, and I just don't get it. So I had surgery, I had chemotherapy, and I had questions. As I was going through all of this, I was asking the doctors, the nurses, anyone that would listen, why did this happen? What can I do in the future to support my body? And how do I lower my risk of having this come back? Every time I asked, I really never got answers. So I decided to become the kind of woman that could answer those questions myself. So I went through my chemo, and during my first infusion, something shifted hard inside of me. And I realized that cancer didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Listening to my body may have literally saved my life. And of course, it definitely woke me up. So I started learning. I studied alternative wellness. I watched YouTube videos till I couldn't see straight. I educated myself and I went back to school for naturopathy, which taught me how to support my body totally. And it really taught me how to work with my body and not against my body. Sometimes I look back at those early years when I think about the stress, the headaches, the burnout, and I wonder if I had listened sooner, would things have been different for me? But I guess this I'll never know. But what I do know now is that when I start listening to my body, my life completely changed. Now, fast forward to today of 2026. I'm grateful to tell you, of course, do the math. I've been cancer free for 20 years, and I realized something along the way. I don't just want to live, I want to feel alive, and I want to help others do the same. And here I stand. I've dedicated my life to helping women, especially women over 40, turn stress into strength and burnout into balance, and listening to and following through with what the body is saying, because it truly, truly talks. I wrote The Magic Pill as You because it's the foundation of everything I believe. Each chapter in my book tells you different things, and ultimately, it gives you tools that you can actually use in your day-to-day life. There are different components within the book that cover all kinds of areas, from your environment, from your mindset, to your connection to source, to meditation, your diet and exercise, and so on. So I think it's a book that's packed with a powerhouse of tools. And the message in it is just simple. You're not powerless, and you have all the wisdom inside of you. So today I'm here to help you reconnect to it. So I want to share something important with you guys. If you've been feeling tired, foggy, anxious, inflamed, or just not, maybe not feeling yourself, I want you to think of it a bit differently. And there's so many of us today that are feeling this way. I mean, an overwhelming number of us. And needless to say, there are reasons why. We don't have to mention. We're living in different times. So we have lots of different symptoms, but it's the same system. Here's what most of us weren't taught. Your nervous system's job is not to make you comfortable, it's to keep you alive. So when your life feels intense and when you're carrying too much, when you're always on, your body goes into protection mode. That's just the way it is. And as you've heard Nikki say, those modes are called fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. And you don't choose this. It's not up to you. Your body chooses it based on what's going on with you. You may feel things like heart rate changes, your digestion gets strange, your muscles tighten, you don't sleep well, your thoughts are fast, and there's so many of them going in and out of your head. That's not failure. That's called survival mode. And when we live in these states too long, we fall into what's called chronic stress. And our nervous system becomes exhausted. Our alarm stays on all the time, even when you're safe, because of the pattern that's been created. And this is the state that causes chronic disease, which is why, if we want to live a happy, healthy life, we must become very aware and do the work, which is what we're all doing here in this community. So your body's not betraying you, it's protecting you. And it's protecting you the only way it knows how until you change it. And if your body doesn't feel safe, of course, you don't fully heal. And this is also why Nikki stresses the importance about doing the healing work. And she's provided this wonderful platform to teach us about everything being energy and frequency and how you can tap into that. So I want to share just another thought for you to think about. Peace, more peace in your life means less stress in your life. Less stress in your life means more nervous system regulation, and more nervous system regulation means a happier, healthier you. So now I want to give you guys two highlights from my book that readers have shared with me have made a big difference for them. The first one is from chapter 7, and it talks about your home and creating an environment in your home that's stress-free. As I've done my research, I was shocked to learn that since COVID, we now spend 90% of our time in our homes, and that's an average. I know some of us don't spend that as much, but many of us do. So that means that our home and the condition of it and the feeling we get in it is so critical for our wellness. And when I say that, I want you to just think about and maybe take a mental inventory of your mind about how your home looks and feels to you. When you walk into your home after you've been out and you've done what you're doing, how do you feel? Do you feel a sense of calm? Do you feel a sense of chaos? Somewhere in between? If you feel a sense of chaos in certain rooms or in general, I invite you to go to those rooms where you feel that chaos and just take a look around and make a point of decluttering the space. Here's something else I've found, that it's not necessarily the clutter that gets us. That is a big culprit, and we don't even realize it. but it's also the things that you keep in your home, memories, old things, clothing, items, anything that may no longer serve you, that may no longer feel good to you, but you're keeping it because, we've learned to be collectors of things in this place we live in. It's all about how much you have, how many things do you have. But honestly, if you start taking a clear look at the things you have, if they don't make you feel good, get rid of them. Material comes and goes, but your peace of mind is something that you should cherish and that should be of most value to you. Because with that peace, you're able to have and create a beautiful life. So, again, a cluttered home creates a cluttered mind. So, I encourage you again to take a look. Take a small first step. Maybe it's a drawer that just is full of stuff that you no longer need, and clear that drawer out. And each time you do something, one small step, you're going to find that you're going to feel a little lighter and a little brighter. So the second tip I have for you guys that I want to share is about protecting your peace. And this comes from chapter 12 in my book. And it's about realizing that you should be your only competition. We live in a society today that we're all thinking about what this person has, what that person has. Why am I behind? I don't have this, I don't have that. They have everything. It's unhealthy for us to think that way, but we've been wired to think that way. One of the things that I find interesting is that when we compare, and I've been very guilty of it too, when we compare ourselves to others, we don't know their story. We don't know that they may have an abundance of material, but they may be totally empty and in distress inside. One of the things that I've learned that has totally changed my life as I've continued to grow and heal is that the happiness that I get within me comes from the people I love, experiences and memories that I can create, and not so much that $1,500 bag I just bought or that new car that I wanted so bad that I now have. Those are what we call dopamine hits, right? We get that item, we have it, we love it, we wear it, we drive it, and then what? Are we really any better off? So I'm not saying not to have wonderful things, and I'm not saying not to look at other people and admire other people. But what I am asking you to do today is to realize where true happiness really comes from. And it comes from within, and it comes from you being able to know and being in touch with yourself and knowing what truly drives you and what truly makes you happy, and then going after that. And as you grow and elevate, do it in silence. Let what you're becoming speak for you. Because in this journey, we're going to lose people that are no longer aligned with us. And we're going to have people that think that they're helping us, that we're sharing our victories and triumphs with, that may be hurting us. So that's the other thing I've learned about growing and shifting. It's best if we can do that quietly. So remember, I've beaten cancer. I've helped other people heal. I've built a life that looks good from the outside. I look strong. But in the inside, I was actually still bracing. And I realized this when 2020 came. 2020, wow, what a year, right? For all of us. Nobody was left without something that changed their lives. For me, that year, everything stopped. My marriage ended, and it wasn't my first marriage. It wasn't my second marriage. It was actually my third. Wow. And I was 55 years old. 55. I remember thinking to myself, oh gosh, what is really going on with me? Why am I repeating this cycle? So finally, for the first time in my life, I stopped running. I stopped fixing. I stopped being strong for everyone else. I stopped pretending. And I looked within. And what I found changed everything. I realized that even though I had been what's called successful, I was carrying so much unhealed childhood trauma all through my entire adult life. So I grew up visually impaired. I still am. It's something that can't be cured. I grew up in a broken and dysfunctional home. I was bullied in school. I was neglected at home. And I was forced to grow up fast. And all the hurt and pain followed me. It followed me into my relationships. It followed me into my choices and into 3 marriages. I was strong, but I wasn't safe inside. And 2020 is when my healing finally began in my nervous system, in my sense of worth, and in my relationship with myself at 55 years old. So I want to tell you guys something. It wasn't too late for me, and it's not too late for you. It's never too late. And healing doesn't have an age limit, but it does have a willingness requirement. And when you're finally ready and you finally realize that it's time, you get into the work, you start doing the work, and everything in your life starts to change. So when we talk about this in terms of energy, frequency, trauma, or stress, it's all pointing to the same thing, your nervous system. And it's always asking one question: am I safe or am I threatened? So now I'd like to show you guys how to give your body more safety on purpose. I have 3 simple tools that you can use in real life. And we're going to start with tool number 1. And this tool is called Notice. It's where you name what you're feeling and then you choose safety. So first we notice, and by the way, most of us skip this step. So go ahead and silently finish this sentence. You can put your hand on your heart if you choose, and you can ask yourself, in my body right now, or it's a statement actually, in my body right now, I feel. So finish that. Do you feel anxious, tight, heavy, calm, numb? Whatever it is, go ahead and name it. And then ask yourself, what do I need right now to feel safe? Is it water? Is it space? Is it rest? Is it a boundary? Is it a walk? And then honor that. So even one small action tells your body, I'm listening. Awareness without response is just observation, but awareness with response is healing, and you're retraining things. So this is a good exercise. Tool number 2 is interpreting, and this is a capacity check. And this is really where wisdom lives. Ask yourself these 3 questions. What gives me energy? What drains me? And what am I tolerating? The answers to question number 2 and question number 3 are going to tell you exactly why you're tired, why your nervous system is out of whack. And of course, your answer to number one, what gives me energy, is the thing that you need to focus on giving yourself more of. Remember that what you tolerate trains your nervous system. So if you're tolerating chaos, then the body is going to stay in survival mode. Then tool number three is when we take action. You choose one clean choice. And this is where, when you choose that choice, you may say something like, I'm not available for that right now. Let me get back to you. That doesn't work for me. And you say it without explaining, and your body will thank you. And I want you guys to know that you don't owe anyone an explanation about protecting your health and your peace. Now, these three tools, they do kind of flow together, but remember, you don't have to use each one, or use all of them every time. You can use one at a time in the moment. Sometimes you'll need clarity, sometimes you'll need to set a boundary. So these are tools for you and not rules. So I did a PDF for you guys that's in the chat that you can click on and save and come back and use them later. So you have to trust yourself, right? It's all about trusting yourself and honoring who you are. So on these three tools, the flow again is number one is where you notice, number two is where you interpret, and number three is where you act. So those are helpful for many people that use them. And I want to tell you guys now why those kinds of exercises matter more than you may realize. Because this connects, it all connects to a word that everybody's hearing right now. And that word is inflammation. Let's talk about it for a little bit. Everybody has it. We all have it. Everybody's being told they have it when they go to the doctor. Everybody's being given something for it. But very few people are being taught where it comes from. So let me share with you. One of the biggest drivers is, you probably guessed it, chronic stress. Chronic stress. Not the kind of chronic stress like I had a bad day, but many years of pushing, many years of worrying, years of being strong, years of not feeling seen or not feeling safe, and a body that's on high alert. These are all things that over time, if ignored, create inflammation. So we label it, or I should say they label it. Fibromyalgia, autoimmune disorder, chronic pain, fatigue, digestive issues like IBS, GERD, acid reflux, and so on and so forth. We are rarely asking, what has this body been surviving? When I look back on my own life with the migraines, the insomnia, inflammation, exhaustion, I realized I wasn't weak. I was just overwhelmed. My body was waving those red flags, and I didn't know how to listen. So we know what happened to me, right? But I want to be clear about something. Inflammation can come from food, it can come from toxins, injuries, and genetics. But stress is so often the amplifier. It turns small problems into chronic ones. And it's something for us to really think about and consider when we look at our overall health. I've got a few simple things that you can do that can have a huge impact on inflammation. Number one, hydration and minerals. When you're dehydrated and depleted, your body treats it as stress, believe it or not. So easy, start, simple. Make sure you're getting the amount of water that you need every day. We all know what that is by now, right? Kind of like half your body weight in ounces. Make sure it's good water. It's clean water. It's at least filtered water. And if you can, add the minerals, electrolytes, your sodium, potassium, magnesium, things like that, because that's going to help you. And believe it or not, this does help with inflammation. That simple. Another thing is sleep, believe it or not. Sleep is underrated. Underrated. Sleep is the body's internal medicine. Sleep is when your body repairs, detoxes, and resets your inflammation if you have it. So tonight, try an earlier bedtime, a darker room. Take your phone out of your room. There are many, many reasons why you shouldn't have electronics and technology in your room and running, in your bedroom, I should say. And I cover that in my book as well. And if you want a quick win, take a 10-minute walk after a meal. Gentle movement really, really helps. And number three, it's back on this stimulation. Try to cut some of it. Your nervous system can't regulate when your life is loud. When we just talked about, taking the electronics out of your bedroom before you go to bed, having that wind down time without the blue light that just really does things to your body. You can read about in my book. Um, but throughout your day, you need to reset. We can't help that we live in this place that we live in that's all overstimulation. But you have to take out time throughout the day with no input, no news, no scrolling, no talking, just time with you, like going within, feeling what you're feeling, honoring yourself, protecting your nervous system by breathing great life into yourself and telling yourself how wonderful you are. These things that I've shared with you alone can, if you try them, can shift how your body feels and as quickly as a week if you're consistent with it. So overall, when I say the magic pill is you, and that's the title of my book, what I'm really sharing is that small choices, when done consistently, teach your body safety. And when your body is safe, that's when you heal. So let's do this exercise together. This is an exercise that I love so much. And some of you might know about it, and some of you may not, but let's do it. So I call it, it has a lot of different names, but I call it finger trace grounding. And it's so simple and it's so effective. So you're going to take your index finger and you're going to slowly trace a surface. I'm going to choose my phone. And you're going to take your finger, run it down the surface you've chosen. You can choose your shirt as long as you can see your finger. You can choose the side of your computer. If you're on a computer, you can choose whatever you'd like. But go ahead and trace that area and focus on the sensation you're feeling and go slow and do it 3 times and focus. 1, 2, and 3. And your focus should have been on what you felt. You felt something cool, something rough, something smooth. Um, you can do this anytime, anywhere, on a Zoom, in your car, in traffic, in the middle of a heated conversation again. And this signals your body that you're present, you're safe, and it should make you feel a sense of ease. So now do me a favor after that exercise and check in with your body. Tell me if you feel even 5% calmer or clearer. Go ahead and type yes in the chat, even though I can't see it right now. Um, you can type the word lighter, you can type the word seen, calm, clear. Whatever you felt, go ahead and type that and congratulate yourself and give yourself a big old hug for giving yourself that safety and feeling that. And that's great if you were able to benefit from that exercise. So I want to thank you guys for doing that with me. It takes presence and it takes just going within your own self. And the more you're able to do these kinds of things to break up the monotony of the day, the more your body is going to start resetting, especially that nervous system of yours. So we're going to take a pause now before we wrap up, and I am going to take your questions.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Tracy, we love it. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
I
That
hope
was
everybody's still
so
here and awake.
awesome. Oh, there's more people on. So
Okay,
yes, they
good, good.
are.
Okay, so
Wow,
questions.
what a beautiful story.
Oh,
Oh, that you have overcome. Wow.
thank you.
What were you gonna say?
I just want everybody to know it's just never too late. So now I'm 60, y'all. I'm 60.
Oh,
I feel better than I've felt in forever. I don't even want to try to think back.
yeah,
And our bodies are waiting for us. Our bodies are waiting for us to show up. So
yeah. Love that.
we're in the right place.
Yes, at the
Nikki, you're
right
changing
time.
lives. This work is not easy.
Not easy.
And all of y'all that are here, I'm just proud. I'm proud. Okay. So, Rochelle, um, no, no, no.
Rochelle was emailing, I'm sorry, asking
Okay,
about her mom getting
okay,
on the Zoom. Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
I
Okay.
don't, if I'm,
Oh,
okay, yeah,
okay. So this is the thing with the web. I'm sorry, since we're doing the webinar
yeah.
part of Zoom. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and
Mhm.
type it in the Q&A box.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry if I wasn't
Yvonne,
clear about that.
no, no, it's no problem.
Okay.
Yvonne asked, what were the three questions I need to ask myself? What were those three questions again?
So if you go ahead and go into the chat. So are we talking about the tools or which one are we talking about? Because I know I covered a lot.
Yeah, Yvonne, let me see.
So the three tools were those tools where you are checking in with yourself.
Yvonne,
And
I actually allowed for you to talk. So if you want to unmute and ask, you can.
Okay, can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you. Absolutely.
Awesome. So it was in the middle of the of your story, and you said there was three questions, and then uh, you gave three steps afterwards. I don't know. I was wanting to write them down, and I walked away from the phone at that moment. But I know that there was three specific questions, um, and then there was three things that we
So
did.
was it about the feeling safe
I It was before that.
or about about checking in with yourself,
Yeah,
about
checking. I think
noticing,
yes,
interrupting, and acting? Or I'm
and
sorry, not
yes,
interrupting, but interpreting?
those things. Yes.
Okay, so those are going to be on a PDF that I sent into the chat that you can download, but they are you're going to want to notice what you're feeling in that moment.
Okay.
You're going to want to interpret what it is that you need, and then
Okay.
you're going to act on that need.
And then action to need. Okay.
Act on it. Yeah. So do it, whatever that need is.
Okay.
If you need a break, if you need water, if you need to go for a walk, if you need to set a boundary with someone, any of those things, and then you're going to act on them, act on that by doing that thing.
Okay.
I did something weird in my on my laptop. Can everybody see me still?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to leave it alone. And Nikki, I'm going to let you ask me the questions that are being asked
Sure,
because I'm not
sure,
sure where to
study.
go. Yeah.
Thank you
Sure.
guys.
Thank you too, and thank you for
Absolutely.
being here.
Yes. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you.
Thanks, Yvonne.
Um, Let's see. Rachel, I didn't understand your question. You said it's what gives me energy. What's draining me and what am I tolerating?
Okay.
Was she
Those three
responding?
as
Thank you.
well.
She's
Uh-huh.
responding. Okay, awesome. Rachel's
Yeah.
paying attention. Okay, Rachel's paying attention. If you would
Yeah.
like to chat or ask a question, just please raise your hand and I'll unmute you. That'll be the easiest way. Let's just do it like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay, raise your hand if you have any questions. I saw a hand just come up and I figured that'll probably be the best. Hey, oh, uh, Sharona says, I'll be honest, shopping gives me energy and I seem to self-sabotage with finances. How
Oh,
can I handle that? I love
wow.
you. We love you.
I love that transparency and that awareness because so many of us do so many things and it's like a subconscious habit and we just do it and we don't realize it. So congratulations to you for realizing that that's something that you do. Self-sabotage for any reason is never good. We should never be speaking negatively to ourselves. We should always be honoring ourselves. And when we realize that we're doing something that may not be for our highest good, sometimes it's hard to just stop. And maybe we don't want to stop. Maybe we want to just choose moderation. So if you find comfort in shopping, maybe you want to choose 1 day a week. If this is just, we're talking about shopping for just things for you or the retail therapy thing, or once a month, only you know, what your budget and finances will allow. And then really going within, find other things that make you feel good, because there's a lot. There's a lot in your body that you will find as you grow closer to who you are that you love and enjoy that won't cost you a penny and that will give you life, that will give you sunlight, that will give you, you know, fuel, like walks in nature. And I don't want to go down that path because that's where my jam lives. But yeah, just find other things to offset the shopping. And then I'll say, make your shopping more minimal because you deserve to reward yourself.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I love that response.
Okay.
Khadijah says, I keep running back to the same man who clearly does not want to be with me, makes me feel very insecure, and does not have the capacity to love me the way that I want to be loved. What are your tips for her? Thank you,
Oh
Khadijah.
gosh. Her name is Khadijah.
Yeah.
Khadijah, I'm so sorry, my love, my darling. And I call you all those things because been there, done that, been there, done that.
Mm.
This thing called self-love is a game changer. So I find that so many of us have these habits and do these things because we may not be pouring into ourselves enough. We may not have the kind of self-love that we're supposed to have. So I recommend, and this is going to be like a little hard, but I can be a little hard because I feel like when we make a decision to do something, we need to act on it. You need to come to that day and that time where you say, today I'm choosing me. And on that day, when you decide you're choosing you, start doing things to pour into yourself. Start surrounding yourself with people that do love you and lift you up and help, and that will help you on your journey, like this community. And the more that you are embodying self-love, the less you will tolerate things from people like your person that you have now. Those things will become intolerable. Those things will like get under your skin and you'll say no. But in the process, as you grow in that self-love, it's difficult and it's hard. This is why community is so important. But if you stick with it and keep going, you're going to elevate yourself, you're going to love yourself, and then you're going to position yourself to attract someone that will love you as much as you love yourself. And I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. I love that response. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone else? You are welcome to unmute and ask if you prefer to do that. Is there anybody that has a question?
Hi, hello, this is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I don't have a question per se, but I just wanted to say thank you for coming on and being transparent. And with your story with the breast cancer, that was very eye-opening to hear that, and how you shifted from that point of view because I am a RN, but I switched from RN to real estate investing because I was dealing with burnout as being a nurse. So I do understand the overwhelmingness of it, being drained every day. I'm just not knowing where I was going. So I kept telling God, I was like, God, I know you want something better for me. I know I'm just not coming to work every day just to pay my bills. So then when I met Nikki on TikTok, I started just getting into trying to get to the mind shifting and doing better for myself and wanting better for myself. Although I had kind of started before I met her, but now she's put action to it for me. So I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate the both of you all because it's made a difference. I've been with Nikki for like a month now and it's made a big difference in my life. So that's all.
Yes.
Thank you, Michelle, and congratulations on your transition. I hope you're feeling better inside. Um, when you talked about the burnout and everything, by the time we get to that place, usually our nervous system is already in that mode of really needing work to undo what we've done to ourselves. But I'm so happy that you've chosen something different and that you're aware because that burnout is the start of the cycle. And if we don't get out of that cycle, it leads to all these things, some of which I've experienced and some of which, we go to the doctor and we hear whatever news we hear. And I want people to realize how much all of this really affects our health. So congratulations to you for making that change and also for coming into this beautiful community.
Well,
And
thank you. Thank you.
welcome. Keep going, girl.
Yes. Isn't it so
That is the
amazing?
goal.
Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Isn't it so amazing, Tracy, to hear people and their journeys, just like yourself, but how we get ourselves up and actually do the work. Like sometimes we really have to just pat ourselves on the back and really acknowledge what we have done. Michelle, had you not said, hey, I am burnt out, had you not had that realization and
Mhm.
actually did something about it? How many times have we realized something, and still let ourselves, go through whatever we, went through and continue to burn out and things like that. So the fact that you actually love yourself enough to take action for yourself, Michelle, those are the things that I just love to see within people.
Me too.
Love, love, love. And I'm super, super proud. Even everybody on here, I mean, you're taking action, right? So we're super, super proud of you guys. Super proud. Sharona has her hand up. Sharona. Yes, you can eat, sweetie pie, or you can type your question, whichever's comfortable for you.
Hi, Sharona.
Sharona, Sharona. Allow to talk. There you go. You can unmute, sweetie pie.
Okay, good morning. Can you, or good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
I, I just want to share something that has recently struck myself in keeping my peace and boundaries. I vacation every year with my niece, and I mean, she's younger than me. She's 42. I'm 50s, well, 57 this month. And we've always been extremely close. Well, our last vacation, which was a year ago this month, she attacked me on vacation across the water. And I left the vacation early with a broken finger and two surgeries left. So I haven't spoken with her or seen her since that vacation. And I just came home deciding that I have to keep my boundaries and I need to be at peace. I've always been a people pleaser. And that vacation just totally changed me. I feel so much better with myself and okay with saying no and absolutely having um, no problem with saying no and not having to explain myself. It's unfortunate that it took that turn, but I have made the change for the better in all situations, all family, all friends, whomever it is. I stake the chance. I stake um, the place in being myself, being true to myself, and doing what's right for me, and just keeping my boundaries. And I've never been so much at peace since then. So yeah, thank you. It's absolutely um, imperative that we have our boundaries and keep our peace. So that's all I wanted to share.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for
That's wonderful.
everything. I'm going to buy your book as well. I'm going to look it up as soon as this is over because this has been so refreshing. It
Yeah.
really has. Thank
Yes.
you,
Oh,
Nikki.
Yes,
you're so
Sharona.
welcome. And Sharonda, I want to just say I'm so sorry that that happened to you.
Yes.
Sometimes it takes something to happen to us for us to really wake up and say, I need something different.
Yes, yes.
So, congratulations to you for taking those steps to just prioritize yourself, set those boundaries, and start on the path that you're not going to regret that you're on. Keep
Exactly.
going, and good
Yes.
for you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Sharona, I didn't know that's why your finger was broken.
Mm,
Yes, yes. Hmm.
Oh, sweetie.
Unfortunately, I mean, that was my road dog. We did everything since she was
Wow.
born. She's always been on my hip.
whew,
Wow.
Yeah. Hmm.
So she's going through some things too. And my
Yeah.
hope for you guys is that you reconnect. And my hope is that mama gonna play a part in that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. That's
But
right.
I love that you set the boundaries though.
Hmm.
And so when she comes
Absolutely.
back, when she shows back up, she's gonna be in a different space. She's gonna be, and I'm sure and I'm hopeful that
Yeah.
you guys will get back on track. I'm sure you miss her and I'm sure she
Oh,
misses
yeah.
you. And
Yes,
yeah, that's my hope. Oh,
me
certainly.
sweet
too.
Sharona. We love you so much.
Thank you. Love you
Yes.
And
too.
Sharona, didn't you take your real estate exam?
Oh, you know what, Nikki? I never did. But listen, it's funny you asked. I have buckled down and I am at week 2 hitting it every day. So I've
All
broken up my
right.
study sessions in hours each day since I haven't worked in a year. So it's been a struggle, but I haven't missed a meal. I have lights are on, mortgage
Hey
paid.
now.
So, but yes, I
Now.
am back on track. So you'll hear from me when I say I took it and
Mhm.
I passed.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Good job.
yes. How long have you been with me, Sharon? I think about 2 years. I think.
Yeah, if
Oh,
not
wow.
longer. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right before my mom passed, and we're coming up on 3 years. So yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
And I try to remember the people I talk to, and I do
Hmm.
remember that. So good luck, girl.
Thank you, ladies.
Love you so
Thank
much.
you too. Yeah.
Hey, Cindy. Cindy, you can unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you.
Okay, I
Hi,
just wanted to say
Cindy.
thank you so much, Tracye. I definitely relate to your story so much. I'm 61 years old. I'm a cancer survivor. I've done massage therapy for the past 32 years, and I love helping people. It's such a powerful thing to help people physically with my hands,
Yeah.
but my hands are getting tired. So I've the past 6 months, I've really been diving into the mindset work and stuff. And I've been getting into that and realizing how important it is for people. And so many people are just unaware of this type of work. And then I came across Nikki and I just loved what she had to say. And I sent in my bioscan stuff this morning. So I can't wait to get that back. But I want to transition into more of that type of field and just helping people learn more about this and what their bodies are seeing and not just go to a doctor and take what they say. And I've been around that being in massage for a long time, but I haven't focused on that. So now that's what I'm really doing. And like I said, just to hear your story, because I can relate to it so much. And 3 years ago, I got my real estate license thinking that's what I wanted to do. And I did it for a while and quickly realized last summer, I'm like, I don't think that's for me. So, I never stopped doing massage during that whole time. And that's what I'm doing now. I just limit my hours per day because it's all I can do. But I'm so excited for this type of work. And I want to become a bioscan coach. So I want to get with Nikki about that as well, because that's where I'm feeling I need to go. And I want to give this message to people because they they don't even know that it's there. And it's just so important that people realize what their bodies actually are and what they're telling them. Not go, let me get a pill for that because my throat hurts, or, maybe that's your throat chakra. Something's wrong there. And it's telling you, it's a message. But thank you so much for taking your time and coming on today and giving us this talk. I really appreciate both of you guys. I appreciate Nikki for having you and you for coming. So that's really all I had to say. And that's it. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Wow. Cindy, congratulations on being a survivor, fellow survivor. Good, good, good.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your skills and talents with the world through your hands. This thought that you have about mindset and learning more about that, it's where it's at, because yes, people are lost. People are lost today. And I don't think there could be enough of us that are out here sharing and helping and shedding light on people to help them change their lives. So I think you're headed in the right direction, and congratulations on everything.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Welcome, welcome, Cindy. You just joined a couple weeks ago, I believe, and it's been a pleasure to have you. So.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm so happy I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, Yvonne says, listening to your body, how has that came along for you since the cancer? Tracye.
It's an everyday thing. So, after the cancer, I had that situation where I was still really messed up, even though I learned so many things about wellness. I still didn't have a clue about, the things that were causing issues in my relationships, in my day-to-day life, when I learned about childhood trauma and all that. So today and every day, I'm speaking life into myself, and I'm checking in when there's situations that come up that may make me feel uneasy. Some of those things that I shared with you guys are things that I incorporate into my everyday life, like the sensory feeling and letting your nervous system know that you're safe. Because the more we can keep ourselves in a state of calm, the more we're healing and the more we're fighting off these what are called diseases and things like that. So every day I'm in tuned, and every day isn't always the best day, but the best days come when we can respond to what's going on in a way that honors ourselves and that brings ourselves back into that state of feeling calm and feeling good. I hope that answered your question. Did I hit that, or were you looking for something different?
Let's have her unmute.
No,
Oh.
you're good. That was exactly I was just curious because listening to my body is something that has recently come into my knowledge. And it's what's the word I want to use? It could be detrimental if people don't listen to their body. And it could be overwhelming when you do listen, and the things that it tells you, the truth behind the symptoms, connecting it to the chakras and understanding just the alignment of everything. It's all like it could be so overwhelming, but it can also be helpful. So I was just you answered it very well. Just staying, I guess, present and listening to your body daily, and how to do that. That's something I'm practicing daily as well. Yeah.
It's
But
always
yes,
a practice.
it is. Everything
Isn't it,
everything
Nikki?
is a practice.
It's
Everything is a practice.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It
Yeah,
is.
so thank you for that.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That was great. Let's see. Who else? Dolce. Dolce Reyes. Where are
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for sharing everybody. Everybody has great stories, great information that we can integrate in our daily
Yes.
lives. And I want to thank you for something that you said. I'm ready to do what I have done to myself. We are the magic pill.
Yes, we
And
are.
just like everything that you have been sharing about our nervous system, I I had I just realized how much damage I have done to my nervous system because of my daily habits that I had. And I started after my divorce almost 4 years ago. I started in this journey, healing myself. But every time, like something comes up, and I'm like, okay, that this is something else that I have to heal. So it's really interesting, just like listening to everybody, and like meet like going within, what do I need to
Yes.
heal? And how does this applies to me, and always coming across information that that I need to hear, and stuff that I need to apply. So I'm really grateful to be part of this beautiful community. I just joined the community a couple weeks ago, and and thank you, Na, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, Nikki, for all that great work that you're doing, and all the great information that you're providing. Because I'm like, I have always wanted to like get to the, like I analyze everything, but now that you're providing all this information, like it's like, okay, so this is where I need to start.
Mhm.
And how everything life is, it's a frequency game. Like, I love that. So
Yeah.
thank you to both of you and everybody in the community for everything that you guys share. Thank you.
That's awesome, Dolce. And awareness is the first step to any change, to any improvement. So the fact that you are now aware is like the gateway to all of it. And Nikki, you are incredible with your knowledge. So strap in because it's amazing. And this is such a gift that you're giving to all of us
Sure.
to have these tools.
I love that she brought that up, what you said. Let me undo what I've done to this.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Because that's so powerful,
It is. It is.
because in some I can see how it discourages them, right? Because no one wants to really take responsibility for what is going on in their reality. And I get it,
Mhm.
like everything isn't your fault. I get it. It's cycles, it's programs, it's conditioning, right? That we're stuck in. We're stuck in these patterns and loops. But I love that the information that we teach empowers us. It feels good knowing that, wow, if I created this, then I can create something different. And
Mhm.
so just taking that on, saying, you know what, let me go and undo what I've done can be such a game changer for people if they really sit with that, and accept that. And I just want to thank you for being one of those coaches who acknowledges that, hey, it is you. Well, your book. You are the magic pill, baby. Okay.
Yes,
You
yes,
are the
yes.
magic pill. We love it. We love it. Love, love, love it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. When do you think that you started realizing that it was your patterns or loop like that you were looping? When do you think you realized that? Was it after the third divorce, like you said, or
Yes.
yeah.
That's when I woke up with all the grindy stuff, and I'll call it grindy because it really is because it's hard work. It's
Yeah.
hard work, y'all, but
Yeah.
we can do this.
Oh yeah.
But yes, because you can do all the right things to, as far as eating right and exercising and learning about alternative ways to take care of yourself. But if you don't understand the impact of what you've gone through in your life has on the nervous system, and then what it ultimately has on your overall health, you're missing half the enchilada.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the wake up call for me about, ooh, this is why, I mean, thank God cancer never came back and I was doing so many other great things,
Yeah.
but just healing all these things that were kind of dangling over my head, causing so many issues in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
It just changed everything. And yeah, 55 years old, girl. I said I'm gonna be easy on myself because some people go through
Yeah.
their whole lives and
Oh,
don't realize.
oh no.
But we're in
Everything in
this
divine
community.
time. Oh
Yes.
yeah. It may
Mhm.
seem like, guys, it may seem like, oh, I haven't done this yet. I
Mm-mm.
mean, time
Mm-mm.
doesn't even really exist. Trust me, we're all right on time.
That's
For
right.
your journey, we're all right on time. For my journey, I'm right on time,
That's
right?
right.
Um, so I mean, everything that we go through, and that goes back to those triggers, those pivotal moments, those things that we go through that sort of
Mm-hmm.
catapult us into the healing, right? It's like sometimes there has to be, something that really just knocks shit all the way over.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse my French, but not just knocks it over, but knocks it all
Yes.
down. And sometimes those can be very, very painful, but life-changing in the most beautiful ways, the
Yeah.
most beautiful ways. We have
Mm-hmm.
Rachel. Rachel.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Rochelle.
I wanted to say thank you for everything. And I just wanted to add like a comment because I know that we've been talking about mostly just like ourselves, but also just like if we can just consider the fact that like everyone around us and everyone in the world, in the United States, like in the world, like everyone is dealing with this nervous system imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And I think like we're living in just a crazy time politically. And like maybe stuff just like has to get knocked down for things to get better. And everyone around us, everyone we encounter in the grocery store, and everyone that's grouchy to us out in public and all that, like just being able to take that second and just be like, you know what? They're going through the same things that I'm going through. I don't know their life. I'm just scratching the surface of what's going on with me. And they might not, they might not even realize that we're having this experience and we're having this conversation and we're having these thoughts and we're having these realizations. And they might not even know they have to do what we're doing, right? We're learning just now, and they might not ever learn this and they might not ever get this experience that we are so blessed to realize that we have to regulate our nervous system. So, like, we can be that change and we can be those steps toward a better tomorrow. So, I just wanted to kind of say that because, like, our drops in our bucket and us realizing that we can regulate, maybe one little conversation with someone can help change their nervous system and just that trickle out to like make the world better you know so
Such a
thank you.
good point. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Absolutely. That goes
Uh,
back to the being empowered, right? And knowing yourself, knowing who you are, knowing the work that you have to do. I really, really love that. Really love that.
hmm And we do owe it to ourselves and to everyone else to radiate what we're doing and to help others. And when we can, we should.
Mhm.
Because yeah, this is a hurting time for so many, and so many are so lost.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Love that. Who else?
I'm sorry.
Does someone else have their hand raised? You can unmute. Cindy, I see your hand up. Is that from the last time, or did you have another question?
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Oh, that was okay, no problem. Michelle, you can
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
just wanted to piggyback off of what she just said. about change, it makes me think about Michael Jackson's song, Look the Man in the Mirror. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. So that's all I'm saying.
Love that song.
Me
Mm.
too.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's exactly right. Take a
Hmm.
look at yourself.
Sure is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Love it. Anyone else? Anyone else have a comment or question for Tracye?
Yes. Hello. This is Robin.
Hello, Robin.
I'm not going to talk long because I get emotional fast. I just want to thank Nikki for letting me find her on TikTok. I want to thank you for coming. And
Thank you,
this is
sis.
my start to changing myself and setting my boundaries.
Oh, we love
Beautiful.
you are doing
Beautiful.
great, Robin. You've been so consistent. We see you.
We do. We do,
Wow.
Robin.
Yes, we love you so much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah, super
You are
proud.
in the right place, my dear.
Super proud.
Beautiful.
Who else? Anybody else have any questions? Okay, Miramai says, I just want to say thank you. I could really identify with Tracy's story because my mom passed away of cancer at 59. And
Mhm.
maybe I have all this trauma because I was the one running around with her through all, even saw her pass. It was like an adult becoming a child again. Love you so
Yeah.
much. Yes.
So sorry for your loss.
So sorry. You
Be
want
kind to yourself and love on yourself and stay in good community so we can continue to pour into you.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Sorry for your loss. And also remember to keep in contact with Mama. Okay? Mama didn't go
That's
nowhere.
right. That's
Okay.
right.
Our loved ones, please, guys, these are our ancestors.
Mhm.
And they love it when we keep in communication with them on a regular basis. I talk to my ancestors almost every day because they are the ones closest to me. They're the ones helping here as well.
Mhm.
So trust me, Mama has way, she can help you way more now. Okay, now that she's over there. Okay, so please utilize Mama. Talk to her, commune with her, call on her when you need her. Okay, she's there.
Yes.
She's there. Love that.
Beautifully said.
Yes. Anybody else?
Okay.
So Tracy, are you coaching these days? Are you just doing your book tour? What are you doing, girl?
So, so I am coaching on a case by case situation. It needs to be in alignment. Uh, so it's there is a discovery process
Yes.
to make sure it's a great fit.
Yes.
So it's a case by case. So I am coaching. I'm doing things like this. I'm doing workshops. I'm doing participating in like seminars and speaking engagements to smaller crowds now as I hope it grows to larger crowds.
Absolutely.
And I'm writing and I'm working on another book and I'll be working on a book all the time.
Yeah.
So The Magic Pill is You was my first, my baby, the foundation of everything I stand for. So I'm going to continue doing that and just like looking to find ways to spread this information and to help others heal and change our situation one person at a time.
Yes.
That's my goal.
This
Yeah.
is awesome.
It's been
Everybody,
beautiful.
when you signed up, you did get Tracy's contact information. If she resonates with you, if she is someone that you feel is in alignment with you and you would like to work with her, please consider contacting her. Her book is also available. Give your website again.
Okay. So the for the book,
Yes.
there is on the PDF, there's a QR code at the bottom that you can click on, and that takes you to, I'm sorry, that you can scan rather, then that takes you to where you can purchase, how you can purchase the book. It's like my book hub. So that also is the website of themagicpillisyou.com. So the title of the book, themagicpillisyou.com. So you
Correct.
can also just put that in your search. And just mentioning about the book, when you get there, it's going to give you two options of purchasing. You can purchase, the first link is to Amazon, so you can purchase directly from Amazon. If you scroll down, you'll see another link where you can purchase directly from me to receive a signed and personalized copy from me. So you have a choice.
Awesome.
And yeah, and then so for contacting me, um, my you can go to traceyrobinson.com. I've got a weird spelling of Tracye, or my umbrella company name, which is divinelotusgroup.com. And there are prompts there that you can contact me that way. And of course, I'm on social media. You can follow me there, and there's ways to get in touch with me there. Tracye Robinson, or Tracye Robinson Speaks on all of the platforms. And again, that's Tracye Robinson.
Awesome. We love
Yeah,
it. And I'm also going to pass along your emails for Tracye, and she can give you guys more information on her upcoming workshops. Okay. If there's
wonderful.
anybody who does not want me to pass their information along, just your email, please send me a message. Okay. And I will take your name off of the list. Okay. Let me see if there's any last questions, and then we're going to wrap it up, guys.
Okay.
See. Okay, Rachel, we just told you how to contact her. Okay, good. We are all set, guys. Tracye, I want to thank you so, so much for being here with us and sharing your knowledge. We are so grateful.
Thank you for having me, Nikki.
Absolutely. And it has been a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I'm happy that I got an opportunity to share my story with you all. And I guess I want to just close my little talk with telling you guys, remember to listen to your body. Remember to honor your limits. Remember to choose what feels good and what restores you. Because the life that you're building now should feel like total wellness for the mind, the body, and the soul.
Oof.
And I wish all of you guys a peaceful, happy Sunday.
So much. Wow, we love you so much, Tracye.
Mwah. I'm doing what you do. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you all
Tracye.
for having me. Thank you, Nikki, so much. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed my Tracye post. She is amazing. You guys have the contact information. The PDF is here in the chat. You guys, let's just do some housekeeping for the community. Any newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Super excited to have you guys here in the community now. Make sure that you guys are checking out the classrooms and the calendar to stay up to date on the events. I am open to suggestions of what you guys feel like we need more of. The next speaker that I'm having is going to be a Reiki master, another Reiki, but we're gonna do some Reiki sessions, so it's going to be super exciting. I'm super excited for that. I'll keep you guys posted on that. All right. The details for my in-person event is going out this week. So my very first in-person event is going to be small, really small. But that will be in May. So that'll give people time to prep for that in a nice secluded destination in Maryland. Okay. So I rented a property and we'll be meeting up there. Also, let me see, March Madness, Manifestation Mastery. If you do not already have your book, grab it. Okay, for the month of March, for 4 Sundays out of that month, we are going to be meeting and breaking down the book. Now, the beautiful thing about this connection, what we're doing in March is that it's going to be sort of like group discussions. So as we go through each chapter, we're going to all be sort of discussing our own situations that we've gone through that relates to that chapter, what we've done to help ourselves out in those particular situations. So it's not just going to be me teaching, it's going to be all of us learning from each other. Okay, which is I'm super excited about because I learned a lot from you guys. So make sure you grab your book. the way to get access to the class is you got to get your book. Okay, I need some Amazon reviews too. Okay, guys. Okay, you guys got to get your book. Okay, then take a picture with yourself or send me a picture of you with the book so that I can send you back the link. All right, I do need you guys to actually send me proof that you purchased this so that you'll get free access to all 4 of those classes. Okay, super excited for that. Bioscan clients, okay? Scans right now are happening on Sundays specifically, all right? On the times that we get overwhelmed, where there's a lot of volume for that week, we will incorporate Wednesday, okay, as well. But for right now, scans happen on Sundays. So if you purchase your scan on like tomorrow, just have it in before 10 a.m. on Sunday. Okay, so every Sunday we're scanning. All right. Please make sure that you're sending in all of your information for your scans. Okay, that saves time. If you don't put something in, remember this is an energy scan, so we need all of the information that the system is requiring so we can try to get you as accurate results as possible. So if you leave out your weight or you leave out this something that we need, then just know that may delay you getting your results back. Okay. Bioscan coaches. All right. For those of you who are ready to take your business to the next level and offer a premium service to your own clients. All right. It's a very small investment to get started with this. It's not like a pyramid thing where like, I need you guys to get in and then you're paying me or any type of thing. Now, the company pays a referral fee, as most companies do. You know, if you refer someone to get a bioscan, I'm going to cut you a little something, right? So we'll let the big companies pay me the referral fee for me just referring you. But ultimately, the goal is to get this message of frequency out to the masses. All right. And you guys have me to support you in that journey if that's something that you want to bring to your own clients. Now, remember, these bioscans, what you guys get with me, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It is very, very deep. The technology is deep. And I want you to know that it's changed my life. It's allowed me to help so many people on such a larger scale. I'm using technology now to help me shift people with the curated frequencies. And so this is, if you are someone who's looking to pioneer, like be one of those ones who are, helping get this established, and you want to be one of those pioneers in this industry, this is the time. The future is frequency medicine. The future is frequency treatments. Okay. So you guys are ahead of the game. All right. And I do have additional information for those people who are wanting to be those bioscan coaches. All right. If you are interested in becoming a bioscan coach, please send me a DM. All right. I'm going to be having meetings this week. All right. To help people come on and get signed up. Again, small investment like, wow, if you had 200, I would say 300 now because I think they stopped that registration fee. They were running a registration special in January for new signups, but I think it's back. So if you have $300, you can begin scanning people today. 1 or 2 clients will take care of that fee. This is a no-brainer, guys. Okay. So it's not like you need thousands of dollars to do this. You do not. All right. So anybody need information on that, please DM me. All right. So I can arrange to meet with you and help you get signed up with that. It has been a pleasure having you guys today. D, I'm going to actually DM you a private Zoom so we can get off of the webinar Zoom. Okay. I love you guys so, so much. And I'll see you guys inside the community.